So we've got a few side quests to do. Well, one side quest, one main quest. And also we've got a few people to... What's this? A few more people to talk to. Dr. Swansea's message. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the second floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Blah blah blah. Imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Yours sincerely, Warbro Edgar. Right, okay. Nice. Right, let's go. Oh, what's this? Bone saw. Oh my god. We've got a bone saw. Is this a proper weapon? It is. Right, how do I oh yes, you do it on this screen to equip, right. 45 damage, 65. It uses 5 more stamina. I'm gonna go with it because that is awesome. I love the weapons on this game. Like, they're just like basic and brutal, aren't they? T. Elwood's medical file. Thomas Elwood, age 28. Followed by Dr. Tippett. The patient's face has been heavily burnt and disfigured from a bomb during the war. Severe pain. The flames burn under the skin. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? That could be psychological. Oh, nice, we've got a hint. Ah, so you can get hints from finding items in the world as well. Right, we'll have to keep our eyes out. Keep our eyes peeled. Remove the eyelids. Right, there's nothing upstairs. That's a dead end. Right, let's go down. Right, who do we need to see? Unknown. Right, who's she? Hello there.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown
Mortal.
by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Oh, so you reckon, do you? Well, we'll see about that. You know what it is? She looks like... She looks and sounds like the actress who plays the girl in Pirates of the Caribbean. I forgot her name, but she's a famous British actress. You're a vampire.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
She needs blood, does she?
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Well, so we've got a new hint off that, which is good. See if we can investigate that. Keira Knightley. That's her name.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
I wonder if she is actually a vampire or if she's just chatting shit.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
I wonder if this will be a side quest.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Nice. Local investigations. A new citizen investigation is available. Press that to open the local investigations menu. Citizen investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with X, then accessing your map to locate the area. Okay. Oh, well, there's Milton. He's our mate, and we're already... Yeah, we're already tracking that quest. Missing ingredients. Reach the pharmacy. Oh, yes. I need to go there for them. Right, okay, that's alright. And Thelma. Find out who's spying on Thelma. I'll do that later on, because I wanted to really do Milton's first, since we spoke to him first. Okay. Yeah, we'll go.
Who
are you really,
Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Hey, she might actually be a vampire. I thought she was taking the mickey, but hey, you never know. That's it, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't got any more hints.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Mistress of the Dark. Right, maybe if we do oh, what's this? The nuns are needed. Maybe if we do the quest, it'll unlock more hints. There's an old unknown over there. Sean Hampton.
Don't worry, sir.
Who the
He's
fuck's
your
he?
right.
Oh, it's Thomas Elwood. Hang on, we'll speak to this guy. This is the guy with the burns on his face.
Disgust on every street.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Oh, he's mighty depressed, like, isn't he? Oh, that's because we got the hint from upstairs. Nice.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
What do you need?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Maybe it is psychological. Just like the notes stated.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me.
Tippets.
Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Sounds like it. Right. What is the real cause of your injury? Wait for it. It's gonna do the awesome voice.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Why lie about it?
Come on. It's one thing to come back disfigured by the Germans, and it's another to get injured in an accident that could have happened to anybody.
Yeah, I suppose he's right, like, because they either, like, be injured in battle like a hero or, like, be injured by being a fool. Surgery could help you, beauty is not everything. You can't hide forever. Well, that's right, innit?
You know you can't hide forever. One day you'll have to face your loved ones. Until that day, you have no chance of real recovery.
My friends all died in the trenches. It's shameful enough to be alive with these stupid scars. I don't want my children to see me like this.
Oh, mate, fucking sort it out. New hint available. So, he would never see his children again because he's got fucking scars on his face, mate. Sort your life out.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Pretty harsh, that, like. Not to be ashamed of, though. Unless he had a wife, then, yeah. I can imagine his children wouldn't want to see him. Right, I'll ask him about the serve, how long he served for, and then we'll go for these.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
I was a fucking medic, mate. Miss Horcroft's disease? I can speak to him about Kira Knightley, can I? Right, we'll ask about his family first.
You told me before you don't want your children to see you like this. Do you have any other family?
My sister Agatha has raised me nippers since their mother died. Don't want them to look at me like this.
Yeah.
How could children despise their father injured in the war?
What do you think? They saw me. Once. My poor angels left the room crying. They keep on having nightmares every week, my sister told me.
Oh, fuck that shit. It's only because they're young.
Your sister's not a child. I'm sure she has nothing but respect for a wounded soldier, and you are her brother.
You don't know my sister Agatha. She may be young, but she's all discipline and morality. If she ever found out what really happened...
She doesn't have to know.
She's a sly one, my sister. One day she'll find out the truth and knock 7 bells out of me. Nah. I'm better off here.
She'll never find out, mate.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every
Oh, you
time
dirty
she
bugger.
approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Ah. So he fancies her, does he? Now let's investigate this further. This is getting interesting.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Well, got delusions of grandeur.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Right, so we've got a hint.
Damn.
Maybe we could speak to her about it again. Right, what's this guy want?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Return. Return to my flock.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Tell us all the bad men and I'll get rid of them.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
I've already met her.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
The Wet Boot Boys.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Clay Cox, we rescued him. He was the guy that got stabbed at the start. So he was a gang leader. All the more reason to off him when he's healthy.
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest, and then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks, and I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William
Yeah, I could have done that, couldn't he?
Bishop to repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Maybe it has to be blessed to work by a priest.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Right.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton.
I think that's
We'll
it.
talk again later.
We need to go and
Daily routine.
we need to find the side quest. This one. Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil. We're going to go and help Milton. We're going to find the people that try to rob him. If that's what I remember. So where's this? The docks. Where is that? Track. Untrack. Right. Track. Well, what the hell? It's not even tracking? Confessed patient was brought in the hospital that he escaped to the facility's garden, but lost his wallet while doing so. The attacker must have been quite violent, for Milton refuses to return these anymore. Search the garden. Right, Howard.
Perhaps I should have considered the offer from that Cadigan fellow.
This seems to be the front area, isn't it? Why is the main quest? So local investigation, like where? Why is it not marked on the map? There's something I'm fucking missing here, aren't there, lads? $6 for eating him. Right, we'll just have to find it ourselves. So I need to go to the back garden. How do I get out of here?
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters. Where are they hiding? I should investigate.
Look, now we've got a marker for tracking on this particular quest, but not on his. Have you noticed? Today we'll do hers first because it's actually showing me where to go in this area. Find out who's spying on Thelma. Well, it's not Rakesh. Can't actually see anybody. I'm going the wrong way, that's why. Well, there's people up there. These could be the ones. Right, let's see if we can get up here. Have to be careful here, have to be quiet. The Peruvian cadet and a rookie. Get out. I want you there. I want you there. Oh, dodge. I'm stuck in the corner. I'm fucking stuck. I need to get out of here. Helps if you lock on. I actually wanted the other. How do you, I forgot how to, that's it. Parry. I need to get the parry timings better. There you go. That's it. Die. Survey mission. From the Guard of Pruin Command Post to East End Patrols, Vampire Activity Hospital. 3 days ago, one of our new recruits heard a rumour about the presence of a female vampire hiding in the Pembroke Hospital, London East End. All we have is her first name, Thelma. Your mission is to discreetly go there and observe any suspicious activity concerning said leech, then report directly back to us, and we'll decide what action should be taken. Nice. So she was right. Right, I'm still figuring out the combat, so you're gonna have to bear with us, lads. I forgot the buttons. That's what happened. I couldn't remember what the parry was. Triangle. Right, so where's this taking us? Is this taking us over here? Awesome. Find the local command post of the God of the Pruin? However you pronounce it. Whitechapel Street. Oh, ferocious scowl. Level 18. How hard is this gonna be? Oh fuck, I forgot about that fucking stupid thing. Fucking killed us, look at that! Hey. Wow. That is no joke. So you've got to be careful where you go in the city. So I know what it is, I quite like that. I like how enemies aren't like scaled. There's just... Oh god, at least it spawned us here, that's good. Alright. Whew. Maybe I'm not even supposed to be here yet. Well, I'm going to avoid him because he's a fucking scumbag. What's that? Blood. Here we go. Pruin Brawlers. Maybe they won't shoot at me, or maybe they will. What do you think? How do they know? Oh shit! The fucking fire's lethal. Like, this game is just no joke. It's so fucking difficult. Fucking targeting is quite hard as well. That... I can't heal. Fucking hell. Damn, son. Phew, I need to get good, like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit overwhelmed by the controls. And fighting 3 guys at once. I've only had like 2 battles so far in the game. I can fucking do this. However, I can do this. Right, stop being a punk bitch. First off, I'm gonna fight this cunt up here. I can beat this guy. Get out. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, these guys are too hard. I'm not gonna fight these guys. In fact, I'm gonna have one more go at fighting the humans, the brawlers. I'm not gonna use this staff. I think it uses too much stamina. I need to be like fast. I need to be like water, like Jackie Chan. There. Let's use this. Right, how District status serious. Oh, I forgot, man, I've got me special powers as well. I need to start using them. Right, this guy needs to die first because he's the hardest, the big brawler. Oh, fucking cunt you. Fucking hell. Fuck this. It's absolutely ridiculous. Right, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna stick to the main quest. Maybe we need to just to get some more XP. You know what I mean? This is too hard. Too fucking hard, son. Then again, I've just realised, man, I'm only level 3, these are level 10. We need to level up before we can even attempt to take on these guys. Right, fuck that. Right, analyze William Bishop's blood at the workbench, right? We're going to the workbench, lads. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. Let's go upstairs. Phew. Let's see. Right, well, I'm starting to understand how the game works now. You can't just go off and be an absolute hero. Right. You first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyze components. You have enough components to improve one of your weapons. Right, well, why am I doing that now? Select the melee weapon to upgrade it. Right. Oh, now you can do that or that. Right, okay, that's all very well and good.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have
Sounds like a
so
good
much
idea.
time.
Right, so let's rest. We'll level up. We'll use some of our XP to level up. I think I might go for... I think we need to go... What's this? More health. I think we're going to have to go for more health, you know. Yeah. 300. Level 6 required, good, right, okay. So we've got some more health, that'll give us good survivability. I would like endurance as well, you know. Because endurance is what can get you in and out of combat. Let's go for this. 2 basics. Good to start with the basics. 1, 2. It's a big increase. Okay. Bite. Increases the damage inflicted when biting. Increases the life regeneration. I like that. Increases your blood absorption when using bite in combat. What does that mean? Is that blood must be the special powers, is that right? I'm not sure. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to cancel. Right, I'm going to confirm for now. I'm happy with that. More health, more stamina. The following night.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Come on, I don't have all night.
Right, so we've got to help Dr. Pembroke.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Oh, brilliant.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Champion, right, so at least we're going to get some action here. Right, I'm going to undo these, untrack, they can wait till later. That's too hard for me now. Right, let's go. Going to the morgue. What foul creatures will we find? Alright, here we go.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Midnight in the garden of good. Oh, so this... I've just found something else. It said investigation updated. Does it mean this? Is this the garden? Oh, this is the garden. Rogue Skull. Oh, this is more my level. Level 6 or 7, I can handle these. Right. Let's see if we can sneak up on them. Get a sneak attack. Have some of that, you motherfuckers. Sturdy blood sample, right, so we can investigate that at the workbench, can't we? Oh, look, we've got a... Whoa, 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 I'm gonna attack when I'm looking at things. Ah, oh, dodge that, you motherfucker. Come on. Oh, that fucking move. I hate grab moves. Got some of that. Right, so I think I found... Well, that was out of his wallet, wasn't it? What about the bin? Yeah, bring the wallet back to its owner. Nice. Milton hooks, baby. Right, so we've done that, but we're going to go into the morgue first. Here we go. I do like the scythe. I like how it's got the ability to parry, although it generally gets us hit in the face. But I like having the option. Because once you get good with that, I imagine that day is just going to be phenomenal. Ooh, what have we got here? Find ferrous tartrate, quinine, sodium hydrochloride. Okay. Alright, I can't see anything living anyway. Oh, there's shit moving in here, that's not cool. Oh shit. Oh, have I left the area? Didn't want to do that. Oh, I've just exited the area. Oh no, I'm still... Oh, maybe I can go in and out of this area now. If this was just an exit or another entrance to the morgue. Right, fair enough. So I need to stay within here. I can't hit any loading screens. Right, it's gonna be upstairs, isn't it? Oh, what's this? Money? Oh, here we're gone. Rogue Skull. It's the only one by the looks of things. That sneak attack. Get out. Parry, baby. I would like to do
Similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
I would like to get, because since with the parry you can get an automatic bite afterwards. Even if you press attack or A, it automatically lifts them up and bites them, which I like, because I'm a bit of a button masher. If I can get more damage on the bite, that'll just increase the overall damage of the parry. I think that could be a good combo.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Ah, I've got access to that locked door. Probably gonna be a boss down there. Whoa, 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 you mother. I thought why he had his weapon out, like. Get out. Parry, baby. Oh, yeah. Call me the parry monster, mate. Oh, he got us. Son of a bitch. Fuck that shit. So does me health go past that red bar or not? Right. I've been in here. Right, so it looks like there's not much to do up here. We're just gonna go straight down to the basement. Oh, 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 hello.
It's locked, all right.
Yeah, it is. Right, come on. Oh, we can go upstairs.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
I will investigate the top floor before we go down. Not much. Oh shit, what happened there? Rogue Scar level 6, level 5, level 6. Right, we can get a stun on this guy, I'm sure.
These skulls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ah, try to dodge. Now, I don't know if, like, I've got a skill here, right? Lads, you're gonna have to bear with us, right? Skills, this. You drain your own blood to heal normal and aggravated damage instantly. Cost 10. Ah, it costs that, right? Ah, and I get that, right? So, me red bars me blood, right? I'm understanding this now. So, it costs 10 to heal that damage instantly. And I can get that back in my next fight. Okay, right, I understand. I can get it back straight off this guy. Come here, sunshine. Oh, I didn't have any stamina left. We uppercut us. Oh, what's that? Yeah, you need to be careful with stamina, definitely. I mean, actually, you know what it is? That's quite good for the parry, right? But for the stuns, I like a guaranteed stun that you get with the stake. So I might switch up my weapons here. I might try the other combination out. Gal's over there. Oh, look at this. A Liston knife. Blood absorb. You just acquired a new type of offhand weapon. Equip it and press Y to directly absorb blood. Oh my god. Main hand. Offhand. Five blood absorption. A long and sharp surgical knife. Let's try it. We won't be able to get.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, so where do we find the key? There he is. Ah, well, it worked, right? Pretty well. It's so dark, this game, like, isn't it? Oh, open areas is always a nightmare. John Doe. So it's an unknown. Oh, fucking hell, have some of that. Fucking hell. That's a really good weapon to get your blood back without having to worry about stuns and shit. Ah, run. Get out, you motherfucker.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
It is. It definitely is. I like how the game makes you like think, fuck, I need to get more powerful. I like it a lot. Oh, I need to jump. I need to increase my blood reservoirs as well. What's this? Workbench. Let's investigate these. Light blood serum. Regenerates 60 blood points instantly. Nice. So we'll start learning these as well. Treatments. Oh, nice. We can get treatments for all these, so I imagine we'll heal the sepsis, anemia, fatigue, cold, bronchitis, pneumonia. For citizens. Right, this is starting to get good. You gotta think this is still technically the tutorial. Craft a treatment for fatigue. Bring the medicine to Dorothy Crane in the patient's room. Right, let's go. I can hear things screaming. I didn't like the sound of it. Knew it. Oh shit, he Hey, this little instrument's quite good. It hits fast and you get blood back. I don't know if it's as effective as stunning them, but it seems to work alright. Get out. Awesome. I think it allows for a more seamless like combat experience using this weapon. I might upgrade this. I think that could become a staple in my my arsenal. A staple weapon. Drain the blood. Feast. Right, let's go. Right, so get back to her, deliver the QF4 fatigue, and that's a nice little mission done. I've got a bit of experience of it as well, which is always handy. There's Dorothy.
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you. Seemed pressing.
Diseases decrease the blood quality of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to a patient in the room behind Dorothy to check the medical status. Okay. Right, so if you want
This hospital seems to be falling apart.
I'm all right.
who's she?
Waste your time with me.
Let's speak to her
Good evening,
first.
madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Is that Morgan? She sounds like Morgan.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses. That's all that matters.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
Very, very nice.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
Very good.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering
Nice.
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
I wonder who it is.
you? Tell me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude at the start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
Oh, she's taking some money on the side.
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Yeah, cheeky little bitch. Right, we can't do anything else.
Goodbye,
Let's heal
Mrs.
him.
Goswick. Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Right, so Mortimer. Diseases. Press right bumper to check the medical status of a
Do you
citizen.
need any help?
I'm afraid I may, sir. I don't mean to be a burden.
Give medicine.
You are not a burden, sir. Healing you is my responsibility.
And you have my gratitude for that.
Nice. Right, so we've done it. How painful is your throat?
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I've just healed you, mate. What are you talking about?
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Oh my god, you absolute melt. Just get on with it.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Well, maybe I'll ask her to tie herself to your bed and then she'll leave. Reverse psychology, bitches.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Right.
I have to go now, sir.
This is a
But don't
tricky one.
hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir.
This is a very tricky one. Right, let's speak to the mother again.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Well, that hasn't worked.
Good evening, Mr. Goswick.
I'm okay.
How
So painful.
I'll let you get...
Good evening, sir.
Right, we'll have to come back here later. We need more... We need some more hints to be able to progress that storyline. So what I'll do is... I'm going to go up to my room. Blood Temptation. Remember, Citizen's Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your mesmerized level or below and choose wisely. Well, we know that. I'm not going to do that yet. Save it for the next episode because I do need more XP. Just to even stay relevant in the combat. But I like what the game's done. You can either suffer in silence or become the monster. Right, let's get some sleep. 1600 XP, I could level up a bit. Plus 100% damage. I do like using the bite in combat. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, that's definitely what I need to be using. Hard biting, plus 300% damage, and this should start to actually hurt enemies. Especially since I like parries. Increase your life regeneration when you can bite. That could be good as well. 600, right, I've got no more XP. So I'll leave that here. Tactical, what's these again? Shadow Veil. Oh yeah. Supernatural moves your target and cause damage upon landing. Ah, so that's like a jumping into combat. That could be good. I might look at these next time. Defense. 2-second control of a creature that cost none. Recovery 20 seconds. Blood barrier. You create an invisible barrier absorbing direct damage until it fades or is destroyed. These could be interesting. 600. Duration 5 seconds. 5 seconds, is that it? 10 seconds. When your barrier disappears, it explodes and deals damage. 3 hits absorbed. 2 hits absorbed. 1, 2. I don't know, what's this one? Coagulation. The target's blood will now burst out of their body, flowing towards your mouth to feed you without touching your prey. Oh my god. That could be interesting. Go down this tree. For automatic blood, right. That's something very, very interesting. No, I don't want to cancel. I want to keep that bite at 300% damage. Confirm. The following night. Major district events. Every night the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading amongst citizens. Oh well, at least we're still healthy. The more lives you take, the unhealthier a district becomes. If a district health status drops below critical threshold, it will plunge into chaos. It is for you to decide of a district's fate. Oh, it's for me to decide, is it? Well, I think I want to keep this district healthy because this is where all my friends are. But maybe other districts we can plunge into chaos. Right, lads. Hope you enjoyed the episode. It's been awesome, to be honest. I've learned severe pain of fighting creatures that are a lot higher level than me, and we've also completed I'd probably say the first or second main mission. Right, see you in the next one, lads, where we'll talk to Edgar Swansea and see what the crack-a-lackin' is. See you there.